Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we are playing Vintage Story. And we are on 1.19.3. This is my test world. And I think it's time to make some metal. We're going to skip the copper pickaxe, go right for the bronze. But we're still a little premature here. Because I don't have any coal of any kind. So I guess it's time to get on that. So let's go find a place where I don't mind chopping down some trees. And where there's actual trees to chop down. Aim better, wolf. Got a little health benefit out of that. I don't want you on me right now. Cabbage, alright, what do we got in here? Spelt, rye, peanut, onion, turnip, rice, flax. I am going to get rid of the spelt. Well, there's no... Let me make sure again there's no slot for it anywhere. Well, there is. There is a slot. Okay. And we can look over here or over here for some trees to take down. Thanks for joining me, by the way. I appreciate it. You guys have, whether you know it, I've been supported well. Accepted by people on YouTube watching these videos, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing so. I am enjoying myself immensely and loving doing this. It is more work than I realized, but I've been meaning to do this for a number of years now, so finally doing something that I've wanted to do, planned on doing, and the only reason I even own a microphone is because I wanted to record Vintage Story. That user interface lag is really something. And that's primarily what it is. You should see what happens if I try to go into creative inventory. Oh, that's death. Death, I tell you, death. Let's put a seed right there. Alright, I need to focus on what I'm doing here. Anyway, so I appreciate y'all watching, wherever you are. It doesn't go without notice. That was actually a reasonably sized tree. I'm going for the non-moss side because the stone axe takes a surprisingly long time to get through the moss before it ever starts chopping on the tree. So just say no. That's what I have to say about it. Just say no. Oh, what do we got going on here? Is that a wolf pup? That is a wolf pup. If there's a pup, then where's Mama? Daddy? I don't really want to meet them. But I really want to meet them when I'm prepared versus not. Yeah, there's the moss. Spotty moss layer. I have no problem with the vines. Oh, wait a minute. That looks like a wolf. Woof, 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 woof. Man, I really don't have, well, I have to harvest you because I want what you got. And that was Daddy. Where'd that pup go off to? And another babe. Where are you, little babe? And a fox. Alright, well, I'm not here for hunting. Oh, I pulled up a user interface thing. Lagged profusely. Okay. Some nice forest just handy to my base, isn't it? Or whatever it is. Hut, hovel, pile of dirt. It all works. I have no shame. Dirt works. Hello, chicken. Yeah, literally room for nothing here. I don't have anything. Well, I can put that there. That there, that there. Put that there. So making the charcoal pit. First thing I gotta know is how many logs I have. Ooh, we're going for it, man. We're gonna make a big one. Or a 4-burner anyways. There we go. Making some charcoal. Obviously, I have got to get more storage room. And that needs to move. Okay. Now, I'm going to go cut some reeds. aggressive pigs. Just what I wanted. Woohoo! Well, didn't mean to harvest any roots at all. So we're getting the reeds to make more reed baskets so that I have more storage, permanent storage, because early game you just spend a lot of time fighting for room to put things. You're finally finding things and you kind of need to keep them, but if you can't store them, you can't keep them. So this is the game. And I know this might just look like me just doing a playthrough, but if I don't play the game the way that I will play the game, then I won't really learn how it's working. So I'm going to be doing all these different things once I move my 118 world over. And so in order to know how it's working, I'm playing it. Now, I'm doing more than just that, of course, but that first and foremost is what I'm doing, is just playing it. Two new reed baskets so far. So as far as my philosophy in testing, the first thing you test to see, does it do what you know how it's supposed to do things. So that's me just playing regular, because all of those things, of course, it should do. So I'm testing out charcoal pits, I'm checking out, the reed baskets, I'm checking out all kinds of things here. In the process, I'm playing the game, seeing what I can learn. So my current verdict is that 119.3 is absolutely not ready for prime time. There's just so much weird lag. And I have plenty of hardware. I've got a teeny tiny world. I've got horsepower and to spare to run this thing well. And when it just does that periodic lagging, no, it's simply not ready. That is unacceptable. Not just by me, but should be unacceptable by all of us. Unless you don't have good enough hardware. But realistically, if you have an old NVIDIA 1050 Ti, that'll play the game. You're gonna, I hope you've got at least 4 gig of RAM on that, but surprisingly, that will work. And if you're lucky to have something more, like, I'm really grateful that I've got 12 gigahertz on my video card, or 12 gigabytes, 12 gigahertz, woohoo! I wish I had 12 gigahertz. Anyways, the number one factor for performance on single player is absolutely drive speed, drive speed, drive speed. And if you want the game to play well, especially as your world becomes larger, you need SSD, some sort of digital hard drive, not an old conventional hard drive. They are too slow, no matter what, they're too slow. And the good news is that SSDs have come down in price a lot, and even I own one now. And what a difference it makes. We're going for lots of baskets. Like that many. Okay, so there's 4. Yeah, I want to chop the roots. No, I don't. And sometimes it is hard for me to see what I'm aiming at. I hope it's not for anybody else, but sometimes for me it is. My eyes are in big trouble at this point. Going to see a doctor soon. And hopefully I'll have good eyes again. One at a time though, one at a time. So I've been doing testing on a new setting in the client settings JSON file in your Vintage Story data folder. And the setting that I'm playing with that is new to 1.19 is called min brightness. And I have been working on a video that I'm going to put together that kind of shows the effects and the different levels. Anyways, currently I have that set to 0.4, and that should keep the world from getting dark. Even if I go down into a cave, it will not be black down there. And the whole point of that, the reason that Tyron added that, and the reason I'm using it, is because while I'm sitting here playing, I can see the game perfectly fine. And then I watch my recorded videos, and they're so dark. And I don't know about you, but I don't like watching dark video. So, he made that for content creators, and he's got a big fan of it right here. There's 2 more. Got some more reeds here. Anyways, it's pretty impressive what it does. And hopefully you'll notice a difference on these next videos that I upload. That they don't go into Darkville. I watch videos and all I see is black. I absolutely cannot tell anything about what the player is doing, where they're at, what's going on. And just as soon avoid all that nonsense. Thank you. So we'll see how successful I am at that, using Tyron's great new thing he put together for us. Well, one thing about it, we got some storage. Lots of things to move out of inventory and into the right storage spot. If you break the grass, it never comes back. If you cut the grass, it comes back. Oh, wrong axe. Let's see. That's from the moose. That I killed. Yay, lots of inventory space. A goodly amount of sticks. And I do want a full stack of ladders. Which we're close to now. Okay. Alright, so I watched GG Beyond do this. And this is a new feature in 1.19. I can't imagine. I think if you have a whole stack of these, maybe this is faster than placing them. And then and then lighting them one at a time. Okay, we got that, we got that, we got that. Whoa, we're big time torch holders now. So I don't know if that's beneficial or not. So 10 hours, which means 20 in real life minutes for that to get ready. All right. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to end this episode here, and please continue to watch, and I really would love to hear your comments. If anybody feels like subscribing, I'm not going to be a subscription beggar. I don't plan on it anyways. Yeah, I could use more subscriptions. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to still do what I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.